Think we live. I'm a little late. I'm just a little late. Just a little bit. I think we gonna be alright though. Just say we up. Just let me do a quick check. Quick quick equipment check real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold up. Let's see where we at with it. Where we at with it. Hopefully I'm good on the mic. I did some audio shit before I did this and I feel like I was kinda low. I feel like everything was kinda low. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. Just let me do one check. One quick check. I feel like I was kinda low. I feel like everything was there we go. Low, but I think we good. Okay. Yeah, we Gucci. We Gucci. But this what I will do. This is what I will do. Just turn me down. Woke up. Hit it back live. Let's get my chat up so I can at least see people who say shit, you know. Let's put that mug like right here. There we go. Hold me up real quick, plant. I want to go to all messages. Yeah, not just the top. There we go. There we go. So, before niggas get started, it's been a while since I came with something to talk about. But you know, it's 2024 now. It is definitely 2024. And when I recap 2023, I feel like the biggest thing that happened that year was that congressional meetings on aliens. I think it's David Grush or Grouch, I believe his name is. I just feel like, you know, for that to be the highlight of 2023, and then look, it's like almost like disappearing. It's almost like they never talked about it, you know. And it's kind of funny to me. You know, Steven Greer, Dr. Steven Greer, I don't know if y'all know who Dr. Steven Greer is. He was one of the forerunners of the alien talk, you know. Back in the day when I was still in high school, it was David Wilcock, you know, Dr. Steven Greer. They used to mention Zachariah Stitching and shit a lot. You know, the big dogs. I used to be a big follower of Dr. Steven Greer, which is why, you know, with my growth and maturity, I don't see how anybody could take what this man be saying serious. You know, I'm appreciative that I graduated from a alien school. You know, but what we gonna do today is we gonna talk some more about aliens. You know, I got a couple questions. Question is Dr. Steven Greer the new Aleister Crowley? To me, that's a legit question. Let me crack a soda real quick. I like Coca-Cola. Not to give these niggas no free advertisement or nothing, but I always got a Coca-Cola for some reason. I don't know if it's the caffeine or what the fuck is in that shit, but that shit be hitting the spot. I ain't even gonna stunt. Can't even lie. But anyway, we gonna review. It's gonna be a while. I got some time. I know it's 11. It's 11 p.m. I know you niggas are sleepy. All you niggas gotta go to work and shit in the morning. I ain't gotta be there. I work nights, niggas, so this is my time of day or night, however you want to look at it. But, I think it'd be a good thing to discuss and see if this whole alien thing is even logical. Aliens, UAPs, you know, extraterrestrial biological life, whatever the fuck they want to say. Honestly though, I feel, but right before we get to it, we gonna get to it real quick, but you know, I think I think honestly, we have to see if this is all even a logical perspective to be thinking. The average human has not experienced 10% of the earth. And we ready to leave this motherfucker. You ain't even explored nothing. I don't understand why niggas so ready to go. Why niggas so ready to travel interstellar galaxies and all types of other things. I think that should be the last thing on our minds. Is that is traveling out of or trying to meet some extraterrestrial being, you know? But the big part is that we have to also identify the real UAPs from the fake UAPs because we don't know if these are the ones that man or have been making or if they're the ones from fucking Zeta Reticuli. Who knows? Who knows? But I think we're gonna be good getting into it. I'm gonna pull my book out. I'm gonna pull a paper out, and we gonna roll up, and we gonna watch Dr. Steven Greer try to inform us about UAPs. I think maybe I should make this just a little bit bigger. About like right there. I think that's cool right there. That's cool right there, right? That should be right. Let me see how that look over there. There we go. Yeah, that's about cool. All right, so let's see what Dr. Steven Greer got to say about aliens, because a lot of things that bug me about, the whole topic. But let's go. Let's listen to what he got to say.
The government, we the people, are being billed $2 billion a copy for the B-2 stealth bomber. In reality, it probably costs around 150 million a copy. The other 1.8 or so billion goes through the back door onto unsanctioned and unapproved projects. And so we have done a very careful analysis of this. And there are many departments and agencies in the government that have, in fact, had money it is frankly embezzlement without the knowledge and approval of the Congress or the White House to go into these illegal projects. So one of the big problems that the Congress has not quite got its mind around is that all these operations dealing with UAPs have been run unconstitutionally and illegally since about 1957 to 1960.
Okay, so let's talk about the next topic they got covered over there, and that's that non-human biologics were found at a crash site.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, what Grush said that he knows of multiple colleagues who were injured by UAPs. He also said that he had interviewed individuals who had recovered non-human biologics from crashed UAPs. He refers to the term non-human rather than alien or extraterrestrial. Now, when he was asked by Representative
Now, let's pause right there. Why didn't he just say alien? Why did he refer to him specifically as non-human? Non-human is a very wide range of shit. That could be a lion, nigga. It could be a bear, nigga. It could be squirrel remains. It's non-human remains, nigga. Like, how the fuck do you? How does non-human remains equate to alien or extraterrestrial biological entities? There's a fine line with the words that they use, and that's why these people like to play word games with people. Because no, I didn't say this, I said that. And no, I didn't say that, I said this. You got to listen to me specifically because it's all bullshit once you read in between the fine line. But I will let it play some more. Let's let it play. But I thought that was a good place to ask a question like, what? Why would he do that? But let's go.
Burleson To substantiate the crashed UAP claim, the former intelligence official said he could not divulge the specific details. He said it was too sensitive to share with the public. He did, however, describe the nature of what he saw. He said, I have to be very careful here, but what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing. A Pentagon spokesperson spoke to NBC about this, and he claims that all of Grush's claims are false.
Nope, they're not false. All those are substantial. The only part that he has not gotten correct is that he doesn't understand that there are a number of humans that have been injured by UAPs, but they're not the extraterrestrial ones, they're the human ones. And this is the big scandal that's being swept under the cover. So there are people.
Now, see that. Now, there we go, right there. See, the problem is we think that it's alien UAPs or UFOs, whatever you want to refer to them as. Same damn thing, but it could be the government. But see, when you tie it in with religion, when you tie things in with religion, you know, especially the Bible, because we're in America and we are a Christian country for the most part, you know, we in the times to where they plan out to where Jesus or, you know, whatever religious figure is supposed to return. And we're not going to see aliens. I mean, we're not going to see angels and demons coming out the sky. Right. So now we in a time in 2024 where they have to twist the cosmology a little bit and make it extraterrestrial alien beings. Right. But they're not really extraterrestrial alien beings. It's the government. Right. Acting out the role of, what is that? The rapture. You know what I mean? Christ coming back to earth, you know. And they can't do that with angels and demons because angels and demons don't exist, nigga. So the only way they can cause the rapture is with UFOs, nigga. UFOs. And that's why now we have to discriminate between man-made UFOs or actual alien beings because, you know, everybody's God is an alien. Believe it or not. But let's continue.
People out there who are actively misinforming people like Grush, who was not read into these projects directly. I, for example, just came back from 2 black sites out west. And these 2 black sites were where we have illegal electromagnetic pulse weapons that have targeted ET craft, but also have, incidentally, if someone flies into that area in a private aircraft, are killed. We also that's a big legal case we may be pursuing. The other big problem is that these man-made UAPs have been used to stage false alien injuries. And so when you hear about a lot of those, that's sort of a psychological warfare program that started probably in the late 50s, early 60s, where they used man-made objects that look like, to anyone who's not educated on the matter, would look like an alien spacecraft to simulate alien events. And so this is a false flag type operation. We have a 1953 document signed by the director of the CIA that talks about, and I'm quoting, the psychological warfare value of the UFO subject. And then there's another document from 1985 from the CIA that talks about how they were using man-made UAPs and creatures that look like aliens to abduct and kill people in Brazil and Argentina. Now, the renowned astrophysicist.
Now, hold up. Let's switch scenes real quick. Now, the United States, you know, it's crazy to me that, you know, out of all this time we've had our hands on quote unquote reverse engineering alien spacecraft, you know, or just flat out creating our own. You know, we could be doing some things with that. We could definitely be doing things like, I don't understand how we have our hands on UFO technology, and we ain't went nowhere throughout the cosmos. In fact, the only thing we done did with these UFOs or UAPs is kidnap other human beings and do what, and do God knows what with them. But that's not the aliens though, them humans. How do we know them ain't the aliens? How do we know it ain't aliens just going around kidnapping motherfuckers, nigga? How do you know that for certain, Steven Greer? But then again, Steven Greer got the Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, and he's found out his own way of contacting all of these extraterrestrial civilizations through meditation. And that's part of the title. Is Steven Greer the new Aleister Crowley? And we're going to get to that, but we're going to watch some more of the video, though, because, I haven't seen anybody really review or ask questions about any of these videos that or any of these interviews that Dr. Steven Greer has gone through. No video reviews on everything else but what the front man of Aliens is saying. So I guess I'll be the first to question this man. But anyway, let's go back.
Physicist Jacques Vallée has that document, but has been intimidated not to release it. But he has admitted he has it. So this is a very dark pool to dive into, what you're bringing up right here. But people who were never firsthand in the projects, like Mr. Grush, they don't know which of these accounts are actually of extraterrestrial origin and which are man-made, because the stagecraft, to use a term that exists in a document, of staging these is so good that someone new to the subject can be easily deceived. And deception is the name of the game with the whole UAP cover-up.
Okay, so another thing that was mentioned during this meeting was a UFO that was spotted accelerating at supersonic speeds. So David Fravor, a former Navy commander, said that he and 3 other military pilots spotted a white tic-tac-shaped object in 2004, hovering just below their jets in the Pacific Ocean. Right. As he descended to inspect the sighting, he claimed that the identified aircraft, which he said bore no visible rotors, wings, or exhaust, began to ascend and approach his fighter jet. Right. He then said that it vanished, only to reappear a few seconds later, 60 miles away.
Right.
He told the committee that the technology that he and his team encountered defies any kind of logical explanation. He said that.
It was a good part, but we gonna skip a little bit through it because they do say a lot of bullshit that means nothing to no one. Especially when you're talking about aliens, nigga. Because where the fuck these niggas at, bro? I'm tired of waiting, bro. Just come up out the sky already, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas tired of waiting on Jesus. Niggas tired of waiting on Buddha, Allah, Krishna, Vishnu, Zeus, Poseidon, nigga. Just where the fuck these niggas at, bro? Just come up out the motherfucking sky already, bro. What in the fuck? Somebody do something at this point, nigga. The world going to shit. If y'all are real, nigga, just hop up out the motherfucking woodwork, nigga. The fuck y'all wasting time for? The hell?
Technologies that have been sequestered and the damage that we're seeing to the biosphere and the world poverty that has accelerated over the last 100 years is in large part because these sort of amazing sciences and technologies have been kept secret, and ruthlessly so. I mean, I personally know people who have been murdered trying to bring some of these technologies out that would take us off oil. And I'm not talking a fake Tesla car. I mean, the ones that you buy now. A real Tesla would never have to be plugged into a coal-fired power grid. A real Tesla would be pulling energy out of the fabric of the space around it, where there's an embedded level of energy called the zero-point energy field, which literally the amount of space inside a coffee mug has enough potential energy at that 0-point level literally to boil off all the oceans of the world. It's an enormous amount of power. Nikola Tesla called it the infinite energy field. But that was quantified, by the way, by Professor Casimir, first postulated in the 30s, but proven in physics journals in the 1950s. So unfortunately, if you're at MIT or Harvard or anywhere else studying physics and electromagnetic engineering, you're not going to be exposed to this. This is not in the textbooks. It's been very highly sequestered and classified, but it's the solution to poverty, global warming, all kinds of issues. And so, you know, I think that this is, people ask, why would anyone keep this secret? Well, I'm telling you why. You know, we're talking what, $1,000 trillion in assets in oil and coal and utilities and whatnot that would be redundant, unnecessary. Now, that's not good if you own an oil field. It's very good if you're a human living on planet Earth. So I think for that to come out, but I think this is
We need to
the
get to the
debate.
good parts.
I think we need to move very quickly away from, you know, these sort of ephemeral sightings, which we have something like 300,000.
You know what? Let's pause this one. I think it'd be more suitable to start with something strong. You know, Dr. Steven Greer, let's switch scenes real quick. Let me holler at you real quick. Dr. Steven Greer has come up with the close encounters of the fifth kind, right? And I think it's very, that is a huge red flag on my end. You know, there should not be anybody trying to sell anybody a way to contact alien beings. And it'd be a lot different if it was an actual way to contact them, you know what I mean? Other than through meditation. Let me get the joint lit properly. Hold up. Uh-oh. Get that right. There we go. I think it'd be fair to start off with a little bit of clarity. Cause he got levels to the shit. This nigga, Dr. Steven Greer, got levels to the whole close encounters. Nigga, there's close encounters of the first con, second con, third con, fourth con, and the fifth con, nigga. Bullshit you not. And I think it would be fun to actually get to the root of all of these kinds of close encounters, you know, and how we're getting closer and closer and closer to this major encounter of worldwide alien disclosure, if you will. And I think I got just the video. Let me switch this up right here. There we go. Listen to this shit.
Of the fifth kind several times in this conversation. Explain to me what close encounters of the first, second, third, fourth, and...
Hold on. Just let me get an ashtray real quick. I got to get an ashtray. Hold up. I don't want to miss this neither. Hold on. This is going to get good. Hold up. All right. We back. Now let's rewind it about 5-10 seconds. Hold on. Let's do this. Here we go.
Times in this conversation. Explain to me what close encounters of the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth actually really means.
Okay, that's a good point. A close encounter of the first kind is seeing one of these UFOs within enough range that you see the detail of it. In other words, not a far distant, you actually see the structure. All right, a close encounter of the second kind is when it leaves some sort of physical trace or evidence, meaning a radar trace where it's landed and it leaves physical trace on the ground. I think we have 3,500 of those in our arc.
So a close encounter of the first kind is just being able to see that motherfucker in the sky and saying, damn, is that a UFO, nigga? A close encounter of the first kind is like, damn, nigga, is that a tic-tac in the sky, nigga? A close encounter of the second kind is, it leaving a physical trace. Something like, a crop circle, a skid mark, or some bullshit like that. Let's keep going.
Archive, something like that. A close encounter of the third kind, remember the Steven Spielberg movie from the late 70s, is when you have an encounter actually with a extraterrestrial biological entity, EBEN, an extraterrestrial person. And
The third kind is when you actually meet the nigga. Well, I guess maybe not me. Maybe it could be a dead body. I don't know. Maybe you just run across, damn, nigga, is that an alien body on the floor, nigga? What the fuck is that, nigga? I don't know who done had those. Only government officials get those, nigga. I don't know not one motherfucker who done out here be like, nigga, I seen a dead alien out here, cuz I done had a close encounter of the third kind, my nigga. All right, nigga, you wouldn't believe what happened to me today, nigga. I done had a close encounter of the third kind, my nigga. Who the fuck is out here doing that, nigga? But anyway, let's go to the fourth kind.
close encounter of the fourth kind is when you have an on-board, where you go on board a craft. And a fifth kind,
Hold on, these niggas is going on board the craft. Not only did they meet the niggas, they going on board the craft. These niggas is having close encounters of the third, fourth, and finally the fifth kind, cause he the mascot for the close. His whole thing is CE5, close encounters of the fifth kind.
which is the highest category, is when humans initiate contact. In other words, by using a set of protocol.
We gotta bring it back. Gots to
And
bring
a
it back.
fifth kind, which is the highest category.
Bring it back. Come on now. Quit playing with me, computer.
And a close encounter of the fourth kind is when you have an on-board, where you go on board a craft. And a fifth kind, which is the highest category, is when humans initiate contact. In other words, by using a set of protocols and attempt to make contact, and they respond. Now, attempting to is not a CE5 or close encounter of the fifth kind. And by the way, there's an app called CE5 Contact. It's on all the app stores, and you can get it and practice it. It has a whole training process in there. But that's when one responds. And so that was the original project, 1990. So the original project I started was the CE5 Contact project.
Hold on, nigga. So, a close encounter of a third kind, nigga, is to actually run into a biological entity, an extraterrestrial biological entity, or an EBEN, whatever the fuck that nigga said. A close encounter of the fourth kind is to actually go aboard the ship. They like, damn, what's up, young human nigga? Come hop on the ship with us. We got good loud from Zeta Reticuli. You trying to get high? It's that alien dope, nigga. You want to chill with us, nigga? We can go supersonic, electromagnetic, gravitational, anti-grav field down the motherfucking way and snatch up some human beings. How you what, nigga? You trying to go? But a close encounter of the fifth kind is not accidental. It's far from accidental. You actually reaching out to the aliens. You are actually initiating contact. And to initiate contact ain't a full CE5. No, nigga, a full CE5 is they gotta respond. They gotta respond to make it a full CE5. And not only that, there's an app for that. You see, I took that back to when iPhones first came out. You need a job done? There's an app for that. Nigga, you want to contact aliens? There's an app for that. Nigga. Nigga, can you believe it is 2024? And if you want to contact aliens and have a close encounter of the fifth kind, there is an app for that. Niggas is selling aliens right now. Y'all gonna fuck around and be talking to AI, nigga. Y'all gonna fuck around and be talking to AI. Now, I don't know if y'all know how this protocol to this app works, nigga. The protocol to the app, not to the app, I should say. It's not the protocol to the app. The protocol behind making first contact with aliens is meditation. Now we get into Aleister Crowley, nigga. Now we get into, is this nigga the new Aleister Crowley? Right? Because he promoting meditation, in groups, in fact. Matter of fact, the more the merrier. The more people you got screaming out to these aliens, come aliens, aliens, come to us. We open our minds and our hearts to you, dear aliens. And you think I'm bullshitting? I got a video for you. Nigga, just watch. Hold on. Imagine 30, 40 niggas. Imagine 30, 40 niggas out on the beach somewhere. Yes, open your mind to me. On some cold shit. We open up our minds and our hearts, nigga. Dear Zeta Reticulans. Dear Andromedans and Palladians. Dear Sirius A, B, and C star systems. We reach out to you. You know what? Watch this. Watch this, nigga. This from 10 years ago. This from about 10 years ago. This is when I was a very, very, very big follower of Steven Greer. I was a very big follower. Bro, I wanted to see the aliens so bad. I wanted to go to outer space so motherfucking bad, bro. You do not understand. I'm a nerd, nigga. I know about all the aliens, nigga, the Andromedans, the Zeta Reticulans. I say Zeta Reticuli a lot because that one, just know that name is hard. Zeta Reticuli. Even though I know this shit ain't real, or I believe it's not real. But I'm letting you know right now that shit ain't, none of this shit is real. It's all mythological fairy tale. Some nigga made it up in his mind bullshit, right? Right. But niggas know about the Andromedans, nigga, the Palladians, nigga, the Reptilians, nigga, the Greys. And the Greys and the Zeta Reticulans are the same the same people. The Zeta Reticuli is where they come from, the star system in which the Greys come from. How do I know that? I don't know. I look like a nigga. I am a nigga. But I just know these things, right? And then you got the Syrians. They from Sirius A, B, and C. Them the ones who seeded niggas. You can see in the cosmology, we're in the midst of them shifting the cosmology once again, right? First it went from flat Earth, right? Then, no, nigga, the Earth ain't flat. You got gravity and shit. It's turned into a ball. You got evolution and shit, and then you got shit like Jesus and God in them. They seeded humanity and shit, but now it's not them. Now it's aliens. Now, aliens seeded all of humanity, right? And each race of alien is responsible for the races of human beings. The Sirius star system, Sirius A, B, and C, listen, that's why the pyramids of Giza, that's why they align with Sirius A, B, and C, because the Syrians are dark-skinned aliens. They niggas from outer them intergalactic niggas. Intergalactic niggas. Bullshit you not, nigga. The Europeans, the white man, them from the Nordic Palladians. Bullshit you not. This is the mythology. This is the ufology of it all. Right? It's the ufology. But look at this video of Dr. Steven Greer on the beach with multiple beings. Mind you, the video is skippy. This nigga, he ain't had a good technology back in the day, so his video was skipping a lot. But look at these people on the beach, bro. Vero Beach in Florida, 2015. Nigga, it's 2024. Vero Beach, Florida. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it back gonna bring it back. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look.
What is that orange object? Look how beautiful.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Whoa, just don't pop
stand
too
up,
much.
please.
Wow, bro.
Our cameras.
This man, listen, man.
Wow.
Listen, man. He done brought people on the beach. Kids and all, bro. Look at the little girl right here. Look at the little girl right here, Nikki. Look at the little girl. That's crazy. Look, and that little gold thing is supposed to let's just watch it.
Those behind me may move and stand up. Okay, that, you see that color? Yeah. That's not a plane. No. Oh, no.
No, that's a
So
ship.
let's thank them for coming.
Wow, and it's above the sea
Please
level.
turn off your night scope, Charles. Off.
Look, and you know that Steven Greer voice, nigga. You could it ain't no different than what we was just watching
Someone's
on Vlad.
infrared or whatever.
Yeah, that's Charles.
Oh, whoa.
And then a second one appears.
Oh, here they come. There are two.
Whoever's right in the front, if you can kind of just stay low, because your head is right.
They got
get on your
children and
knees in
everything
front.
out there,
Look at
alien
this, how
watching.
gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm looking with the night scopes. There's no smoke. There's no trails. These are not flares. And
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
let's welcome them here.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They were waiting for us to arrive.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
Whoa.
Jacques, please photograph. All cameras should be.
That nigga said they're waiting for us to arrive. Hold on. No, he didn't. I was too busy making fun of the video. What'd he say? He said they're waiting for us to arrive. Just watch.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They were waiting for us to arrive.
Nigga, the aliens was waiting on them. The alien. Oh, nigga, the aliens was waiting on them. The aliens were waiting on them. And this don't sound like no cult shit. I'm going to bring it back. We're going to continue the video because it ain't long at all. It ain't long at all.
Whoa.
Jacques, please photograph. All cameras should be filming. So connect to them in your consciousness and invite them here.
Connect with them. Connect to them with your consciousness and invite them here. I got to bring it back. I got to bring it back to me. Connect to them with your consciousness and invite them here. Oh, this is about to get real cult-like. This is real Aleister Crowley-like. You mean to tell me this man went to the beach in Florida with 30, 40 motherfuckers and initiated a CE5, which he said was the highest ranking encounter of all encounters, is when you reach out to the aliens via prayer. Via prayer. And not only that, when you get there, they was waiting on you. They was waiting on you. That right there, and there's an app. And there's an app to where now anybody can do this. Anybody, nigga, we all should be doing this. We all should be outside in groups of large numbers, just out looking up at the sky for aliens. Connecting to them with our consciousness and opening our hearts. We accept you. What? That's crazy, bro.
These are the golden ones I talked about. See how gold? Because the horizon is only 7 to 10 miles depending on the conditions, so it's probably a couple miles. Everybody see them?
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Let's
so
welcome
beautiful.
their beings on board to join us in meditation. That is such a beautiful.
He said, let's welcome the beings on board to join us in meditation. Bro, this is how you have a close encounter of the fifth kind. Hold on. Nah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This crazy, bro. This insane. This 2015, nigga. I was 2 years out of school, nigga. I was young. I was what? 20? I was 20. This is when I wanted. I'm like, damn, bro, can you imagine? You know what makes me mad about it all though? What make me mad about it all though is that I believe the shit. I used to believe this shit. You know, I used to be there like, look, y'all, this nigga doing it, bro. They here, y'all. The aliens is here, y'all. What, nigga? You mean to tell me the aliens beat that nigga to the beach, bro? Now that I'm older, and I can actually ask myself these things, it's like, damn, bro, you mean that nigga? You mean to tell me these niggas rounded up 30, 40, 50 motherfuckers to go have a CE5 and the aliens beat them there? They was waiting on them. That shit silly, bro. That shit is fucking nuts, nigga.
Beautiful color, so you'll never forget that color. Yeah, this is a major event.
This is a major event.
So open your heart chakra and send them the beauty of humanity. And
What? Yo, he pimping. Bro said, open your heart chakra and send them the send them the what of humanity? Hold on, I gotta say that. I gotta know what word was that. Bro,
And if you-
bro said what?
so open your heart chakra and send them the beauty of humanity.
The beauty of
and
humanity.
If you can see what I'm doing, you connect with your palms out like this.
And then pull your phones out. Hey. Say yes, open your heart chakras and send them the beauty of humanity. Everybody pull your phone out. Yo, ain't no way, bro. I never in a million years thought that this is how aliens would be getting this close to human beings. How do we know them ain't the man? Great question. As we sit and we watch that clip, how do we know them ain't the man-made UAPs? You see, I need I need a new computer, bro. I need to get the sound. I need to get the Jeopardy sound. Doom, 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 doom. How the aliens beat this nigga to the shoreline with 40, 50 motherfuckers, bro? How they know they coming? Because he opened up his heart chakra and pulled his phone out. But wait, he say some even more pimp shit. He say more pimp shit than what you expect. Bro, not only does he say, watch this. I got to bring it back because I keep interrupting, but it's crazy what he's saying to these people to get to connect with aliens, bro. This shit is fucking wild. Hold on.
And your third eye and your heart making like a tetrahedron radiating our
Hold on, bring it back. Hold on, bring it back. What do you say? You got to get the whole.
like
You got to
this,
get the
and
whole
your
sound bite.
and see what I'm doing. You connect with the
Watch
of
this.
humanity. We are grateful. So open your heart chakra and send them the beauty of humanity. And if you can see what I'm doing, you connect with your palms out like this, and your third eye and your heart making like a tetrahedron radiating our pureness and love towards them. They emerge from the sky, but they're very, very close to the ocean.
What?
They're just hovering.
Hey, this nigga
They're not-
said.
Whoever's just right in front of the
hold on,
yellow
nigga.
kind of blue jacket, your head's. No.
This nigga said, pull your phones out and make like a little star tetrahedron with your third eye and your heart chakra and show them your pureness. What the fuck? How do you make a star tetrahedron, nigga, with the eye and the third eye and your heart chakra, nigga? What are you doing? You hold the phone down here, nigga? You hold the phone up here, nigga, to the left, to the right, nigga. You look at what I'm doing and invite them with your love. Hey, what? What, nigga? Wow, this shit crazy, nigga. This shit crazy, boy. I can't even. How Steven Greer make it this far, bro? Ain't nobody asking no questions. How this man make it this far?
Yeah, you just kind of went to go down. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move.
We should be filming.
I am filming, but just.
Nigga, I am
Those in
filming,
front,
nigga.
if
What you
can
think
get
I'm
on your
here for,
knees
nigga?
Or sit on the ground and look in front of your chairs. but
Make sure you're
stay
getting
low.
this,
Thank
nigga.
you.
I'm getting it, nigga. The fuck you think I'm here for? Like, nigga, don't talk to me like that, nigga.
Reposition.
You need a higher tripod.
No, I can bring it high. I just don't know.
Well, don't wait, or you're going to lose it. Just
Yeah,
stay.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
keep
yeah.
with it. There's no time for that. Okay, that's clear air. It just
What
sort of
the fuck?
vanished, the one on the right.
One just gone now.
They've stayed pretty much the same altitude, though.
Wow.
Let's invite them to
That's
come as close as
crazy,
they
bro.
can.
You know what?
Safely.
How this nigga got how he done got 2 aircraft. He got 2 aircraft over the coast of Vero Beach in Florida. Nigga, and ain't no air traffic control units. Like, what is these 2 things? And they not high. The niggas, they showed up for the niggas on the ground. You mean to tell me the marshals or nothing? They ain't none. Nobody seeing that. Just the niggas who he brought to the beach. They showed up specifically for them, cause they gonna pull up with their phones out and open up their heart chakras and show them the beauty of humanity. Just poking out, looking like the Statue of Liberty and shit. Just we welcome you. What the fuck is going on, nigga? What's happening right now?
I need a time mark. Cam, time?
9:15.
9:15, so the mark time.
9:15.
Look, it's
Oh,
going
that's
the
gone
way.
into the ocean. See what
It's
it
like,
did?
all right then, my nigga. I'll see y'all later,
Okay,
cuz.
there is still an object there.
I'll holler at y'all
Very
then,
faint, I
nigga.
can see with the night scope. Right here.
Yeah, that's where
What the fuck, nigga?
recording.
Now, the way that you know that that's not like something like a flare.
That's fried, bro. Now this nigga talking about what?
It led to that contact event in Florida that then led to me getting asked to come up to D.C. and
See, and look, you see what he just mentioned, but we was just watching. Let's go back. Let's rewind it on the Vlad. See, I did my research. I ain't have to do my research though, because like I said, around the time that he did that, I was amazed. My mind was blown, nigga. I was so young and I was so naive. I was like, nigga, this is amazing. You mean to tell me this nigga went to the beach and got aliens and shit? But this man, as I get older, I realize, yo, this nigga summon aliens better than the Pope bring Jesus Christ. How you contacting niggas from galaxies away? With meditation and heart chakras and cell phones up. I can't be tripping. I can't. So it's like, you know, once you realize that one thing doesn't exist, you can realize that a lot of other things don't exist, I should say. That was a slip up of words. don't want to sound too ignorant because this is a highly intellectual topic where I don't have highly classified documents or top secret information or, hardcore substantiating evidence to be subpoenaed to in Congress. And I got 755 highly classified top secret guys who've got documents and dossiers on all of these things, says Steven Greer. How I do this, I don't know. How I do this shit, I don't know, but I do it. But listen to this nigga, man.
That was the original project.
Let's go.
It and practice it. It has a whole training.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we getting closer. Here we go.
In other words, by using a set of protocols.
Hold on. Here we go. Come on now. Come on, man.
Counter actually with a extraterrestrial biological entity.
We got to go through. Let's just go back to the whole fifth
Closing how the first kind is seeing one of these UFOs within enough range that you see the detail of it. In other words, not a far distant. You actually see the structure. All right. A close encounter of the second kind is when it leaves some sort of physical trace or evidence, meaning a radar trace where it's landed and it leaves physical trace on the ground. I think we have 3,500 of those in our archive. Something like that. A close encounter of the third kind, remember the Steven Spielberg movie from the late 70s, is when you have an encounter actually with a extraterrestrial biological entity, EBEN, E-B-E-N, an extraterrestrial person. And a close encounter of the fourth kind is when you have an on-board, where you go on board a craft. And a fifth kind, which is the highest category, is when humans initiate contact. In other words, by using a set of protocols, and attempt to make contact, and they respond. Now, attempting to is not a CE5 or close encounter of the fifth kind. And by the way, there's an app called CE5 Contact. It's on all the app stores, and you can get it and practice it. It has a whole training process in there. But that's when one responds. And so that was the original project, 1990. So the original project I started was the CE5 Contact project. It led to that contact event in Florida that then led to me getting asked to come up to DC and do all this stuff. So, but that was the initiating program. And basically the idea of it is that since this situation has been so mucked up by covert programs, keeping it out of the main governmental and scientific world and diplomatic world, it's sort of like during the Cold War when there were physicians for social responsibility and doctors from America.
So basically, this whole close encounters of the fifth kind was the whole basis of the entire thing since the 90s, says Steven Greer. You know, to be able to go out and, whether by yourself or with a group of people, go out and meditate and have extraterrestrial biological entities or EBENs just show up in the sky for you and shit, nigga. Like, hey, it ain't been that hard the whole time. It was shit. I mean, it's been easier than contacting Jesus or Allah or Krishna or Vishnu. Shit, Zeus, Poseidon. Shit, nigga, it's been easier to get in contact with Andromedans and Zeta Reticulans than Jesus and them. I ain't know that. I definitely didn't know that. I don't understand how that's even been able to fly. I don't understand how I'm the only person even saying something about that. There should be a lot more people saying something about that, but they ain't. And he got top secret, highly classified motherfuckers. I'm only saying that because he say that a lot in a lot of his videos. It's always somebody highly classified or top secret or covert. Bro, and that's why I don't like niggas in suits, bro. It's niggas with suits, man. I swear to God, bro. I don't like niggas with suits. I'll never wear a suit. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting married, nigga. I ain't getting no motherfucking suit, nigga. That's one thing I'm not doing, nigga. If I'm in the casket, I ain't even gonna be in a suit in the casket, nigga. Fuck a suit. That's it. Anybody that wear this, nigga, is the real enemy to me. This whole thing right there, nigga. That's what they've been wearing that shit since the 1600s when they arrived on the motherfucking Plymouth Rock with the Mayflower or whatever the fuck, however the story go. It's always some nigga look like this talking some bullshit about some other nigga from some other place in the sky, nigga. Fuck.
Accounts of these sort of sightings. We have 3,500 aircraft pilot encounters like Mr. Fravor described, and those have been in reporting systems since the 40s and 50s. So that is old territory that they're covering. We really need to start getting to the brass tacks here, because right now what's going on is all going along the surface of observed phenomena. There's a great deal more to this, and we need to catch up very quickly with this. And that's why we're offering the entire disclosure project, intelligence archive, to the government, and a redacted version of it we're going to try to make available to you and the general public and the media in the next 6 to 12 months, where everything will be available through like a Wikipedia for all things UAP and UFO, including all the black site locations and documents. We have thousands of documents, government, and thousands of pages of whistleblower testimony.
But to be fair, we've always seen technologies get introduced that eradicated billion-dollar industries. I mean, like, electric cars are essentially destroying gas stations right now. You know, I've always said, you know, when I got my first Tesla 7 years ago, I said, okay, in the foreseeable future, you will barely see conventional gas stations anymore because this is such a better technology. I mean, in Hollywood, you're seeing AI kind of mess with the livelihood of writers. It's starting to create its own kind of scripts and everything else like that. That's natural.
Right.
And in general, if the net result in society is an improvement, why hold back a technology that will improve all of society if a couple of industries fall by the wayside? I mean, at one point there were more horses than cars in America.
Here's the flaw.
Right? And now there's barely any horses.
No, but this is the flaw in your argument. There is not a few industries. It's the pivotal lifeblood of the industrial world today, which is the energy sector, that would have to be completely retooled. And we're not talking a few billion. We're talking over $1,000 trillion. So
over
the
1,000
macroeconomics
trillion,
of
nigga.
this
Over
and
100 million
our
gazillion for $1,000,000,000, nigga. Astronomical amounts, nigga. I'm talking about a million gazillion for $1,000,000,000 of them, nigga. You don't even get it, nigga.
are way beyond, a Tesla car, and way beyond something, a digital innovation. And this is why it has been kept so secret, because now there is one part of this technology that should remain secret. And I want to be very clear on this. The aspect of it that generates energy that would run your car or house, great, that should be brought forward. That part of it that gives you basically lift and flight at speeds that are beyond imagination, which we do have, those should be kept classified, because that's obviously a missile and weapon delivery system.
What? So, so the shit that powers your house is okay to disclose. We need to give that to the people. But all the shit that fly and move through the sky, nah, nigga, them weapon transportation systems, nigga. The people don't need to have that. What? Huh? So y'all can fly in the sky, but we can't? Huh? That don't... Ain't no way I'm the only nigga I ain't the only one that heard that. I ain't the only nigga that heard that. You know what? In a real life scenario, hold on, chill with me real quick. Post up with me real quick. In a real life scenario, there is a man by the name of Moses West, right? Black man, by the way. Ex-military. He is responsible for creating atmospheric water generators. This nigga pulling water out the sky out of like thin air for free. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. I need to turn my damn ringer down. I probably should have did that beforehand. This nigga pulling water out the air for nothing. And the only people who are able to do it is the United States government. Meanwhile, we still got to pay for water. But the government can pull it out the air for free. And only really give it to the people in time of crisis. And that just leaves a bad taste. Damn, I gotta not hit the mic. That just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You know, because we could easily, like he just said, they do need to disclose the information like that. They do need to disclose the technology to the people that could free us of all the bullshit. Like, why the fuck are we paying for water and the government is pulling it out of air? Matter of fact, they got Moses West everywhere, but none of his technology is. They done had this nigga on a couple of hold on. Y'all can look. We about to look it up. Before we continue playing any Steven Greer, nigga. Any Steven Greer. New tab, nigga. Watch me pull up Moses West. Bro, they got this man on Roland Martin, Global Water Crisis. I guess that's probably his channel. Okay. Moses West Foundation. Yup, nigga. They done got him on a few, look, on the new African Diaspora News channel. You know, they done got this man a lot of places. They had him on. I've seen a lot more clips, though, than that. But that's just off a quick search. But this man building atmospheric water generators, he was the one that they used in Flint, Michigan. In Flint, Michigan, when that water crisis happened. And they fucked around and vandalized it. But they really just probably didn't want nobody to copy the technology. You know, that type of shit of free a nation of water problems. You know, free an entire, you know. And I think he said that thing can pump like 10,000 gallons a day, just one of them. And it ain't really that big compared to most things. For 10,000 gallons a day, they gotta feed the block with just one of them. Shit, we don't need that. Don't nobody use 10,000 gallons a day. The fuck? But all the shit that fly in the air, we need to keep that. Y'all don't need that, though. Y'all don't need that, though. Don't nobody, those are weapons delivery systems. It gets better, though.
And I don't think you want every terrorist in the world having access to that, where in 2 or 3 seconds they could launch something.
See, and it's always terrorism, though. It's always some terrorism shit, though. You don't want terrorists to have access to electromagnetic anti-grav vehicles that fly because you could deliver weapons and shit. But the aliens got them. What the fuck it matter? Well, I mean, you definitely don't want terrorists doing that. But, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Like El Chapo about to go grab a UFO. Nigga, be quiet, bro. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like ISIS about to be in the sky with anti-grav UFOs, nigga. Like motherfucking Al-Qaeda about to... What, nigga? What are the odds Al-Qaeda just start going UFO type shit, nigga? What? Nigga, can you imagine a suicide UFO bomber? Hey, can you imagine El Chapo hopping out the Starship, nigga? Going interstellar with the drugs and the guns, nigga. What, nigga? It's always some weird ass extreme, nigga. Can you imagine? Imagine Osama bin Laden in the UFO with an RPG, nigga. Bro, I hate niggas, bro. That's why I don't trust this shit, bro. I swear to God, this shit ain't real. I swear to God, this shit is not fucking real, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we alive and we able to listen to. And this supposed to be a highly intelligent motherfucker, bro. What's the chances? Bro, what's the chance? What's another one, nigga? Can you imagine the Al Capone, nigga? He ain't even a terrorist, nigga. He just a highly, but still though, nigga. I can't even name a lot of terrorists, nigga. All I know is fucking Osama bin Laden and them, nigga. The shit, nigga. All I know right now, we thinking about war, nigga. The closest thing to a terrorist is fucking Vladimir Putin. Like, that nigga just going around wrecking shit for no reason. It seems like, nigga, fucking niggas up. What the hell?
Something from Mogadishu over New York and detonate it. So there are valid, serious national security concerns regarding the propulsion or space transfer. Like when he reported that object that was moved so quickly, it was 60 miles away. Yes. So that technology, having studied extraterrestrial technologies that we've reverse engineered for 80 years, since the early to mid 40s.
Keep that in mind. They've been reverse engineering UFOs for 80 years. For over 80 years. Since the 40s and the 50s. Right after World War II, when we acquired all them Nazi Germany scientists, Operation Paperclip, nigga. Okay.
That has resulted in some significant developments. And the problem is some of those developments need to be disclosed. Some of them need to be disclosed later after the world figures out how to handle it so it's not another weapon of mass destruction, right? So, I mean, this is a mature conversation that has not been joined yet because people are still scratching their heads, what's a UAP? So, you know, we're always being thrown back.
How is it not a threat to us already if the government has access to this shit and are planning to false flag a so-called alien invasion for their own good? That's what this whole thing is about. That's what his whole spiel been about this whole time. If you forgot the main topic, you know, is identifying the man-made UAPs from the real extraterrestrials, when the government is clearly trying to push an agenda of one world peace with the threat of alien invaders. And who's going to be those alien invaders? The government is going to be invading its people, pretending to be fucking aliens. It's just fucking wild to me. It's just wild. It's just retarded. This shit's retarded.
To kindergarten, when in reality, there were hearings in the Congress in the 60s and 70s. There were organizations with whistleblowers and pilot cases better, actually, than what the one Mr. Fravor was involved in back in the 50s and 60s. I have them in our archive. The question is, why do we keep wanting to go back and hit the rewind button, and it's sort of in a cul-de-sac going around a circle? I mean, I think we need to move it, advance the discussion, and also advance the evidence much more quickly.
Well, you touched on this previously, and you know, in this congressional meeting, there was claims of a cover-up. So David Grush said that he faced very brutal retaliation as a result of his allegations. He also claimed knowledge of people who have been harmed or injured in the course of government efforts to conceal UFO information.
Killed, he said.
Yeah. When they asked him, you know, if anyone's actually been killed, he said yes. And he said, I directed people with that knowledge to the appropriate authorities. Now, the Pentagon responded, and they denied all of Grush's claims of a cover.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
In a statement, a Defense Department spokesperson said investigators had not discovered any verifiable information to substantiate claims that any programs regarding the possession or reverse engineering of extraterrestrial materials have existed in the past or exist currently.
Yeah, well, here's the problem.
Maybe I
How do
should
you know
speed it
they're
up
lying?
some.
Their lips are moving.
How do you know they're lying? Their lips are moving.
Unfortunately, the person who made that statement, who was a spokesperson for the Aero
It's
office,
all good, though.
that we've had a number of our top secret witnesses go through, either is not informed of what has been provided to that office in a top secret SCIF because he or she didn't have clearance, or has been directed to say this with knowledge of forethought, which is a damnable lie.
Everything top
what
secret,
Mr.
but
Grush
this
said
nigga,
is true about that.
how
And
everything-
while he had secondhand
Bro, what
involvement,
the fuck? Quit doing that. How everything is so top secret, but he know about it? I don't get that. Top secret
with those
classified.
folks, as I mentioned, we have over 700 firsthand people that I have debriefed over the years, and people much more involved than anyone that he had access to. And we're asking for a mechanism for these people to safely come forward without being killed and without being threatened or being imprisoned. So I think that, yeah, I mean, the fact that there's a statement coming out from some bureaucrat at the Pentagon is not evidence. It's a polemic. It's a rhetoric.
I mean, overall, when you look at this whole congressional,
You know, with all of these highly classified motherfuckers being scared to die for their shit, you know, the government's going to come after me if I release these documents or if I come out and say anything. To me, that's like a bitch move. You know, when there's something as big as interstellar, intergalactic motherfuckers coming down, talking to people and, you know, changing society for the greater good. Doing what you know is right. You know, there's a lot of brave people who died for doing what they felt was right. And it's just way too many motherfuckers who scared to not do that. That don't make sense to me. You think of motherfuckers like, you know, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You know, the list goes on. Mahatma Gandhi, niggas who just died for what they believed was right. And you mean to tell me we could be in a galactic traveling nigga and we could be getting water pulled out the air, but everybody's scared for that, huh? Motherfuckers just scared to die for that, huh? Motherfuckers out here fighting like, I don't know, man. You know, motherfuckers have fought for a lot smaller things. Motherfuckers have died for bank accounts. Motherfuckers, it's bankers who done committed suicide for, you know, stocks, nigga. They died for that shit, nigga. And all these niggas just not with it. Why y'all not with it? I mean, and I'm not saying sacrifice yourself, but I would, you know, in a real sense, I think I would say for something this great, if I was one of these highly classified top secret motherfuckers, I think I would do it. It would free humanity. I would be more of a hero than anybody on the ever. I would be the greatest nigga ever alive. I'd be dead, but I would be the greatest nigga ever. I died bringing you intergalactic travel, trade, companionship. I died bringing Earth the most monumental anything you could ask for. Nigga, it's greater. This would be greater than finding out how the Great Pyramids work. If I was one of them niggas, I'd have died a long time ago for this shit. Simply because of that. My family gonna be taken care of, nigga. Highly protected, nigga. You know what I mean? I'd have came out. I'd have shit, fuck it, bro. Fuck it, bro. But for some reason, don't none of these niggas ever say nothing until they dying on their deathbed, bro. Don't none of these niggas ever say shit. It'd be some video of an old white dude with two of this. Yeah, they're gonna do a fake alien invasion. Nigga can't even breathe. It's like, bro, what the fuck, bro? It's always blurry videos of niggas who can't breathe. What in the fuck?
meeting. Did you learn anything from this meeting, or was it all stuff that you already knew?
Oh, no, it was all, I mean, all those people, like Fravor I'd already debriefed, Grush I'd met with and been in communication with for a year and a half almost. No, there was nothing at all new there. In fact, what everyone on my team thought was it was the biggest nothing burger ever, because it didn't even scratch the surface. But at least people like Congressman Burchett and Luna and Moskowitz and people like that I've met with are trying to get to the bottom of it. But it's such a complex problem. And I want to just say this here: the closer you get to the truth, the less believable it is. And in 1991, as a young emergency doctor, I'm a ER.
Listen, with a statement like that, nigga said, the closer you get to the truth, the less believable it is. I gotta put it on me, just for a minute. The closer we get to the truth, the more unbelievable it is, and that's a big statement to me, because it's a lot of different realms of thought. There's people who do the outer space thing. They believe in the Greys and reptilian shapeshifters, nigga, and all types of giants, nigga. All types of shit, bro. Mermaids, nigga. It's all types of realms of thought. And aliens in itself is one of those far-fetched things, right? To where it's either real as fuck, it's either real than a bitch, or somebody lying. You know what I mean? And what could the truth be? What honestly, in the most realistic, common sensual way, could there be like an alien race out there? How do we distinguish the man-made UAPs from the ones that came from Andromeda? All the ones, according to Dr. Steven Greer, all the shit that we see flying around in the sky, abducting motherfuckers, nigga, doing fucked up shit to whoever, wherever, from some highly classified document that he got. Those are all man-made. Listen to me. Which brings the question, now that I think about it, if every document you got is of man-made reports, how in the fuck do you have is of man-made UAPs, nigga? How do you justify that, to say that they're alien just because the technology is foreign to you, but you don't have the biological bodies though? I just think this is all bullshit, bro. I just think it's not real. I think aliens, for that congressional meeting to happen when it did, and for that to be really the biggest thing, other than the war in Israel. Other than that, was Ukraine last year, or was that the year before? Ukraine was a while ago. My memory's a little foggy on things, but between the war in Israel and aliens and UFOs and UAPs and niggas talking about they got dead bodies, nigga, and the galactic travel and shit, nigga. To me, that was just like that. And if it was real, it should have been to me, it was still like a little dangle. They just left some shit dangle. Look, we about to get closer to disclosing. We about to get closer. Look, don't y'all want to hear more bullshit? Look, it was like they really gave you absolutely nothing. Nigga, I clicked the thumbnail. I went to YouTube. You can go. I think the thumbnail on YouTube is still some gray alien or some Palladians, nigga, on the board, nigga. But they don't show any type of alien, nothing. I'm clicking the video to watch the shit live, and they didn't show anything about aliens, nigga. I'm like, well, I thought they was talking about, but they just telling stories, The same way Steven Greer got 755, I don't know how many top secret officials, undercover classified officials. None of them niggas are here to talk. Same way in that congressional meeting, David Grouse, they even asked the dude, do you know anything about it? I don't know nothing about it, but I got people who do know about it, and they're highly classified. They're not here right now. They're scared to talk because they don't want to die. But I'm here because I don't want to die. And It's just bullshit, bro. It's just bullshit, bro. How do you separate the two? How do we know how do we know it ain't the United States government or an Andromedan? To me, that's just too much. You know what I mean? I would more, to me, it's more realistic to say that's just the United States government. Cause ain't no way nigga made it light years. He came from how many how far? So the grays are the Zeta Reticulans. The grays are from Zeta Reticuli. Let's do some shit real quick. Did I switch it? I ain't switching. Let's switch it. Let's switch it. How far is Zeta Reticuli? 39.17 light years away, nigga. Now, that's funny, bro. You know, it's always the motherfucker right in front of your face trying to make you scrounge the earth for some shit he did that he doing to you right in front of your face. I just feel like I just don't think the grays is I don't even know. 39.17 light years. They traveled that far all the way to Earth. Everybody been. How far is Andromeda? $2.53 million light years, nigga. 2.5 million, nigga. Okay. Andromeda, that's not too far. You know what I mean? When we talking space travel and light year travel, nigga, and traveling at the speed of light, nigga, that really ain't that far, nigga, because really what you're doing is that you accelerating through the vacuum of the galaxy, nigga. You accelerate with the electromagnetic propulsion system, and nigga, you boost, and then you boost again, nigga, then you get the boost, then you hit light speed, nigga. Then you hit light speed, nigga. How far is Sirius? Sirius star system. Sirius B. Fuck it, nigga. That's where the niggas is from. Niggas, we from Sirius B. How far are we from 8? We from 8 light years away. 8.6. Rounding up, that's a good 9. We about 9 light years away. You know what I mean? We from 9, you know what I mean? On God touchdown in Egypt, nigga, on everything, damn near 10 toes down, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Sirius B. Hold on. Look, hold on. You think niggas ain't from Sirius B? Watch this. Sirius aliens, nigga. Watch this. Niggas is from Sirius. Look, nigga. The Sirius mystery, nigga. What, nigga? Niggas ain't even from Earth no more, nigga. Fuck being a monkey, nigga. We ain't even from Earth, nigga. We was seeded from the Sirius aliens, nigga. Look at these niggas, bro. They touched down in Egypt, cuz. What the fuck, nigga? That shit fried. Hold on. I don't even know. I wish I could spell Palladians, nigga. I wish I could spell Pallades. Them who seeded the white people. How? I'm gonna try to spell Pallades though. I'm gonna see if it'll spell it for me. Pleiades, there we go. I definitely didn't know how to spell it, but it definitely did the auto. Damn, 444 light year. Damn, nigga. That's crazy, nigga. Oh, not million, though. That's just 444. Them the ones who seeded the white people. You gotta do your UFology to know that. You got to do your UFology to know that, nigga. But yeah, bro, this shit bullshit, bro.
trauma doctor. When I started digging into this, I had a member of the intelligence community say, if you tell the people the actual truth about this, it discredits itself. It is so bizarre and it's so unbelievable that it discredits itself. So the truth is actually stranger than the fiction that people are being sold. For example, most people wouldn't imagine that in the late 50s, early 60s, we had man-made UAPs with things that look like aliens abducting American citizens. We do, and we can prove it. All right, so this kind of stuff is something out of science fiction, you would think. But it makes total sense if you understand what the long-term agenda is.
Hold on, that nigga said that kind
We
of
do.
fast. I'm gonna bring that back though, nigga.
Being sold. For example, most people wouldn't imagine that in the late 50s, early 60s, we had man-made UAPs with things that look like aliens abducting American citizens. We do, and we can prove it. All right.
So they had in the 50s and 60s, they had their own UFOs with their own look-alike aliens, and that bitch abducting motherfuckers. So now we making our own. Now we done cloned the aliens, nigga. We basically done cloned the aliens, nigga. And we done reverse engineered their technology. So how the fuck we gonna, how do we know? I think it's just safe to say it's the government. No, it ain't the government. It's really Zeta Reticulans and reptilian shapeshifters and shit coming down ready to fuck us up and harvest Earth for all our resources, and come get their slaves back. Come get their children to save their children from global tyranny. The fuck?
All right. So this kind of stuff is something out of science fiction, you would think. But it makes total sense if you understand what the long-term agenda is. Two points of the agenda. One, keep the technologies under wrap, except the ones we want to disclose, such as fiber optics and integrated circuits, what have you, that were in part empowered by studying extraterrestrial material. And then number two, present a false threat from outer space so that, as Ronald Reagan said, we can unite the world around an alien threat. Okay.
So now fiber optic is reverse engineered from alien technology. No, the fuck it's. How has this man made it this far? How has he made it this far? How has he made it this far? How has he made it this far?
By studying extraterrestrial material. And then number
Listen to him say it again.
Is two points of the agenda. One, keep the technologies under wrap, except the ones we want to disclose, such as fiber optics and integrated circuits, what have you, that were in part empowered by studying extraterrestrial material. And then number two, present a false threat from outer space so that, as Ronald Reagan said, we can unite the world around an alien threat. Okay.
I got to bring that last one back. I don't understand.
One, keep the technologies under wrap, except the ones we want to disclose, such as fiber optics and integrated circuits, what have you, that were in part empowered by studying extraterrestrial material. And then number two, present a false threat from outer space so that, as Ronald Reagan said, we can unite the world around an alien threat. Okay, so there have been a lot of programs, abductions, mutilations, disinformation, psychological war.
So, the New World Order, right, is trying to unite the world, hence the term New World Order, right? It's a thing, right? Whether you want to believe in it or not, it's a thing. Because aliens, nigga. Period, nigga. Whether aliens exist or not, nigga, New World Order is a thing, nigga. There's a group of people who want to false flag aliens in order to unite the world. But when you unite the world, now you need world security. Let's do this. When you unite the world, now you need world security. You know? And world security, imagine like fuck county security, state security, national security. Nigga, you're going to need global security. Right? Because you don't know where these aliens going to be landing, nigga. You know what I mean? These niggas coming from 444 light years, 8 million light years, 6 million, 100 million light years away and shit, nigga. They could land in fucking Antarctica, nigga, North Pole, nigga, Russia, USA, nigga. If we go into war with aliens, they need global security. And, nigga, the aliens look like us. So if we, listen, here's the major problem. We don't know which we don't know which UFOs are alien or the government. And the government don't know if I'm an alien or if you an alien. See the problem? But we need global security. We can't tell if it's the government or a real Zeta Reticulan. And then they're going to push the agenda of global security and then be you're indistinguishable as from a regular. We look just like the aliens. Regular humans do. Regular white people, regular niggas, regular Asians, nigga, regular Alaskan, Indian natives, whatever you identify as. We look just like the aliens. Going to war with aliens worldwide means going to war with the citizens worldwide for global security because we look just like them. That is why they want to do it. New World Order, buddy. Through aliens. It's a sick agenda. But how else? If you think about, let's say, something like the Georgia Guidestones. If you think about the Georgia Guidestones, what does it say? Reduce the population on Earth to like 500 million or some shit. I forget which number rule it was, but it's some crazy number, some crazy low number for the entire world. Like 500 million. How else you gonna do it? With aliens, worldwide, wiping niggas out with technology ain't nobody ever seen before, nigga. How else you gonna do it? Not saying that they gonna wipe everybody out to down to 500 million. I'm not saying that's the agenda. But, you know, that was on the statute, nigga. It was on pillar. They blew that motherfucker up, but it was there, nigga. It was on somebody's agenda, nigga. I don't know if that's the people who controlling all of this. Possibly. But it was on somebody's agenda, nigga.
Warfare campaigns that have, and Hollywood movies and internet shows and, you know, series on tabloid TV that have always presented the boogeyman alien. Well, they're wanting to create a new boogeyman because the only way to unite a bunch of squabbling primates known as Homo sapiens, they feel, is to pivot towards fighting something out in space. So that is a very dangerous and stupid game, but that's the long game they're playing. I can assure you that that is the long game. Don't forget, Wernher von Braun, who invented the rocket for Adolf.
See, he don't know what aliens, which ships is. I don't know, man. I'm going to just let it play.
Hitler, on his deathbed, told a member of my team, Carol Rosen, who was his assistant, and became the first executive in the aerospace industry who was a woman, said that they were going to stage an alien threat, and it was all false, and it was a big global power grab, and it was all a lie. Now, we have this on record from her. She's up there in years now. I think she's about 80. But Wernher von Braun died, of course, in the 70s. But before he died, he shared this. Now, I have heard this from multiple people who have been...
See, even the nigga from Germany back in the day said they was going to do that shit, bro. It's all fake. It's all a lie. Ain't no such thing as aliens. Nigga, they know that shit, bro. They fucking know that shit, bro. They got the world believing in everything except what's right in fucking front of them, nigga. Real life human being individuals with a foot on the neck of the world, nigga. Stomping on it, nigga. Squeezing niggas out, nigga. Every fucking day. Thinking Jesus gonna come back, Buddha, Allah, Zeta Reticulans, Syrians, Andromedans gonna come back and save us, nigga, and they about to fuck us up. You know, I still find it hard that this man can just summon aliens out of fucking thin air, but whatever.
Very high up in the aerospace and the intelligence community going back to the 40s, 50s, 60s who've dealt with this issue. So while it sounds outrageous, and it is outrageous, it also happens to be true.
Okay, so let's talk about Ronald Reagan for a second, because that was in my notes as well. So in 1974, Ronald Reagan claimed that he saw a UFO while on his plane. This was back when he was governor of California. This was before he was president. And from what I read, his staff told him not to mention it publicly at all because they didn't want him to look crazy to the voters, essentially. Right. But then when he was president, he actually had a speech, and he said that an alien threat would bring the world together.
That's what I just referred to.
What it kind of reminded me of is the original graphic novel of The Watchmen. I don't know if you read that or not. The movie version is a little bit different. The TV show kind of goes along with this. But in the Watchmen, graphic novel, the so-called villain, although he's not exactly a villain, but he's somewhat of a villain, Ozymandias, basically, it's set where the U.S. and Russia are about to launch nuclear weapons on each other, and the world is basically about to go away. And Ozymandias created this man-made alien that he dropped in the middle of New York City, which caused mass carnage. Thousands of people died, and suddenly the U.S. and Russia all come together, and they're best friends, and now they partner up, and nobody wants to kill each other anymore. And even though it's a big deception, he's brought world peace. Is that kind of what Reagan was talking about in a way?
It is, but he was a bit deceived on that, because what the real agenda is that this is a transnational and global organization running these programs. It's not just U.S. And what they really want is a militaristic, I might even say totalitarian system where everyone gives up their freedoms and security because of this threat, alleged threat from outer space. Now, one thing that, of course, if you're a thinking person, but most humans are just emotional and don't think, is that if you're a thinking person, if there were hostile civilizations out there, and given the fact that we can prove we have been targeting and knocking them out of the skies since 1940s, if they were hostile, given the fact that their technologies are in the thousands to hundreds of thousands of years more advanced than ours, we would be gone.
He said a lot right there. For us in the 1940s with machine guns to be knocking out interstellar vehicles out of the sky, or let's say we had some electromagnetic propulsion weapons and shit, nigga. Whatever the fuck. The 40s is again around the same time we started making our own. How do you know we wasn't shooting down our own shit as like just a sight to see? This little test runs. You mean to tell me somebody came from 100 million light years away, crashed, and now I got the vehicle. I done found a way to put the vehicle back together, nigga. You done understood technology from 100 million light years away and put it back together. Now you flying around, nigga, about to terrorize the world. Listen, I'm telling you this right now. I've seen shit. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't believe in aliens, I don't believe in outer space, I don't believe in none of that shit. I've graduated from alien school. I've graduated from whatever the fuck this nigga talking about. Clearly, obviously, I'm out of alien school. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've seen shit in the sky that ain't a jet. It ain't a chopper, nigga. It ain't a plane. It don't even got wings, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. It looked like a long subway train. It looked like a bullet train. There we go. Yeah, like it looked like a long bullet train. Silent, didn't make a sound, nigga. Long as fuck. Seen it with my own eyes. Can't deny it. It's crazy as fuck. But, I will say if they do got some alien tech, nigga, and they do plan on, initiating totalitarian power under the world's a new world order, as he's clearly stating, and them ain't even my words, them is his. This nigga talking that shit. If they do decide to do that, the people are screwed. We screwed. Cause we ain't got no electromagnetic pulse weapons, nigga, or anti-grav vehicles, nigga, anti-gravitic vehicles, nigga, that can just fly at whatever speed we want, light speed and shit. You know, so if that's what they really plan to do, nigga, no fear mongering shit, but nigga, I mean, I don't know what motherfuckers plan to do when that day come, nigga. You better hope Jesus is real, motherfucker. Real talk, nigga. You better hope Allah pop out and stop everything with, nigga, you will not hurt my people. Because we are fucked, nigga. We are absolutely done. It ain't no shit, bro. What you gonna do when a motherfucking alien coming, when a motherfucking UFO about to come, nigga, suck everything up from off the ground, nigga? You just gonna be levitating in the air. Nigga, just gonna toss your ass, nigga, laser beams. The fuck? On some, what's that shit? Battle of Los Angeles, nigga. Can you imagine that, bro? What if that is a real case? What if what this man is saying is all 100% true? Which it could be. I ain't got on no suit. I ain't got no PhD in ufology, nigga. I ain't a doctor. I could be the dumbass nigga, but to me, it's the government and they on bullshit and aliens ain't real. Because we can't tell if it's the government or aliens in the first motherfucking place, so might as well go with the most logical one. Might as well go with the niggas next door than thinking this nigga's 100 million light years away. You know? The fuck? If I think a nigga trying to come get me in my land and you want me to think it's a nigga from 100 million light years away and not the nigga next door to me, how crazy that sound?
I mean, this planet would be a charcoal brick floating through space with no life on it. So they're clearly not hostile. In fact, I would flip it around. The problem in this little corner of the cosmos are Homo sapiens with the weapons we have, and the fact that we have not become what's called a level 1 civilization, meaning a peaceful civilization. Look what's going on in the Middle East right now as we speak. So I think that this is a big problem, but it's very easy to the jingoistic thing of, you know, like the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, let's kick alien butt, right? Well, it's very, you know, it's a rallying cry, but who would benefit from that kind of, and by the way, Mr. Grush has been deceived with this kind of information, disinformation, very directly, and I know who's doing it to him. And if you were deceived in that way, then you would actually win the battle of disclosure. And by the way, I'm the founder of the Global Disclosure Project that started in 1993, 30 years ago. But you would lose the war because the real long-term objective is to unite the world around some kind of militaristic, authoritarian entity where people give up their freedoms for their safety. And as Benjamin Franklin's report have said, those who give up their freedom for security shall have neither. This is a very big concern that we have, and that this kind of manipulation is not hard to do. And let's not forget, there is recent historic precedent for this. We cannot forget the fact that Mr. Cheney sent Colin Powell up to the UN with vials of material showing that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction when he didn't have them. And Colin Powell's chief of staff has come forward saying it was the biggest mistake in national security history, that they were gaslit and deceived, and that was the foundation of us invading Iraq, which has led to the fracturing of that area in Syria and all the mess in the 20 years since. But that was a deceptive operation. Let's not forget, everybody heard of the Vietnam War? The Gulf of Tonkin, look it up. We staged or exaggerated attacks on our ships in the Gulf of Tonkin so that humans and Americans would become hysterical, and Johnson, President Johnson, who was skeptical of expanding that conflict, was pressured to vastly expand it to the benefit of whom? The military-industrial complex, the very profit-centered operatives that are keeping the UFO issue secret, same people. And those sort of operations, anyone who knows history can look them up, fact check what I just shared. And those, the big one, however, is this. Now, I will say an intermediate one between 9/11 and now would be the abuses of power that occurred after the COVID pandemic occurred. And there were serious unnecessary abuses of state power. And so, but I think that, of course, is one of the big risks of people, let's say,
You know, I
bowing
want to
down
get to where he
power
showed the
when they're
photos
afraid.
of the
When there's
aliens.
fear,
Where them
the state
pictures
can
at,
run
man?
amok over everyone's liberties. And I think people should not be naive about the fact that if the announcement that we're not alone in the universe, if it is pivoted in the direction that I know that they're going to try to move it, then we're going to be in a much
There we
worse,
go.
it'll be planet gulag. It'll be locked down planet gulag. So I,
Captures an alien on their actual Ring camera. Do you think this is just a marketing ploy, or do you think there's something to this?
well, I actually have a picture on my cell phone of 2 actual ETs that were present at a CE5 contact event, if you're at Close Encounters of the Fifth.
What? Hey, hold on. Listen. I should have got here a lot earlier, nigga. He said he got some photos, nigga, from aliens that they contacted during a Close Encounter of the Fifth Kind. Let's go, nigga. Let's fucking go.
That were present at a CE5 contact event, if you're at Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. You can see the film on Amazon Prime or Tubi. And so it's not on a Ring camera, it's on my iPhone. So if you could have them contact me, they can send us $1 million tomorrow.
I got to roll up
Okay,
to
do you
that.
have these pictures right now?
Yeah.
Can you show them on the camera?
Oh, I'd have to fish them out. But yeah, they're pretty amazing, actually. So this is one. And,
What?
you know,
Look at
he,
that nigga, bro.
very triangular shaped head, almost
Hold
like a
on,
beak.
go back, nigga.
And, you know,
Hold on, bro. I gotta make that full screen. I don't even know if y'all can see that. We got to make that full screen one time for the one time. I hope that ain't fuck nothing up on the broadcasting end. Do y'all see this nigga head, bro? This nigga head go way back here, nigga. That's crazy, bro. He brought up a nigga with a head, with a cone head, nigga. He brought up a nigga with a cone head, nigga. He showed a picture of a cone head, man. I got hold on, man. No, he didn't. We got to roll up to that one. That's insane right there. God damn, boy, this grinder, nigga. This motherfucker stiff. Boy, I need some WD-40 on this motherfucker, nigga. This nigga showed a picture of a motherfucking cone head, nigga. No, he fucking didn't.
oh, he, very
Look at that
triangular
nigga
shaped head, almost like a
head,
beak-like
nigga.
face. It was at an event we did out in the...
Hold on, go back. Look at this. And then I'm going to show you something. We got to see it. You see that nigga? It looked like Aleister Crowley. Lamb. Look at this shit. That's what I be. Look at this nigga, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Look at Lamb, nigga. Look at Aleister Crowley's Lamb, nigga. That is wild, bro. You see what I'm saying? This is a cult. It's a cult, bro. It's just evil shit, bro. A bunch of evil motherfuckers ready to do evil shit to the earth. And somebody got to tell them what's going down. And Steven Greer the one to tell them what's going down before they come do fucked up shit to the earth. Because this nigga out here talking to Lamb, the same nigga Aleister, this nigga out here having close encounters of the fifth kind with Lamb. The same nigga Aleister Crowley was summoning and shit every time and shit. Look at this nigga, man. What in the entire fuck? Look at the triangular shaped head. Look at this nigga. Now watch what he say.
very triangular shaped head, almost like a beak-like face. It was at an event we did out in the Arizona desert a couple years ago. There were about 30 witnesses to this. This photograph was taken with a really good Nikon camera by David Marconi, who wrote the screenplay for Enemy of the
He said they summoned them out in the desert in Arizona. Whatever, they conjured them, whatever the fuck, nigga. They said they opened up their heart chakras out there in the desert of Arizona. About 30 witnesses. Nigga. They went out there to Arizona deserts with their phone out talking about, yes, nigga, come with us. We welcome you with the beauty of Earth. And they dropped up out the spaceship. It was like, what's happening? Did you miss me? Hey, who was that nigga off Martin? Off the Martin show. Did you miss me? Ain't no motherfucking way, bro. These niggas just out here chilling with aliens, dog. Come on, man. They just posting up. You mean to tell me all I had to do, nigga, was meditate and be like, aliens, what's happening, bro? When y'all gonna come out here to the nap? Cause y'all ain't gonna come out here and show the nap no love, nigga. When you gonna hover over me, nigga? You ain't gonna chill and smoke none of that Zeta particular and good ganja greatness weed with a nigga, cuz nothing. What the fuck?
the state. And it was during a reconnaissance and contact event we were doing there in the desert up above Tucson, up at about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. And it was a very unusual series of events happened. We have another one, I don't know if I have that one on my phone, that happened at Joshua Tree National Park about, I don't know, 15 years ago. And quite spectacular, everyone saw. And a person took a picture of it. Now this was in...
Look at this old fairy ass nigga. My nigga out there jigging on their ass, nigga. Don't blow that one up, nigga. He got a fairy odd parent ass alien in the phone they met up with out there in the desert too, nigga. This nigga got a goddamn this nigga got a motherfucking this nigga out there with Twinkle-Bell little cousin, Tinkerbell little cousin and shit, nigga. This nigga look like Marvin the Martian, nigga. Who was that? Who was the Martian off the DC universe, nigga? I forget that nigga name. What in the fuck is this? This nigga just glowing and glistening and ice skating in the sky and shit, nigga. What in the fuck? What type of alien is this, nigga? I thought you said they ain't... Man, I don't know, nigga. If they look like that, nigga, they better not be trying. How they gonna get global totalitarian states over this nigga who's just floating in the sky, nigga? Y'all just gonna shoot Buddy down like that, nigga? What'd he do to you? You just gonna... But they summoning this nigga, though. They just summoning motherfuckers, bro. This shit crazy, bro. What is this, nigga? This motherfucker look like Gumby just up there ice skating and shit, bro. What in the fuck is that, bruh? This what you got on your phone, nigga? That shit trash. That shit butt, nigga.
Under low light conditions, but it's very clear what it is.
Low light
and
conditions.
It's an extraterrestrial being that's sort of levitating, floating out in the desert just outside our circle. So yeah, we have a lot of unusual material. And one of the things that we moved forward with in 1990 was concluded, number one, we're not alone in the universe. And number two, who's making contact with them, right? Not the State Department or UN. So we started a project called the CE5 Contact Program. And there's an app called CE5 Contact that takes you through all the protocols to be able to do this. And
he promoting it on this one too. So this man really just on the bandwagon promoting how to contact the aliens this nigga been chilling with. And that is skeptical. Why don't these niggas just come out and be like, what's happening, y'all? Why don't they just drop out the sky and be like, shit, what y'all niggas on? Be like, nah, nigga, in order to do it, you got to do it the safe way. And the safe way is to reach out to them first. You email them with the CE5 contact. You go, you download the app, nigga, and you email them via Heart Chakra Consciousness, nigga. And they should pop up out the sky. What in the entire fuck?
And we have had so many thousands of people have sightings and contact events from using that protocol. Now, I don't know if anyone has a Ring camera that they've captured it on, but that's an interesting wrinkle. But that's and the reason that it works
And
is
that's just how
because
the cookie crumbles.
one of the big problems that you get into when you talk to conventional scientists about this, they're all still locked in a paradigm of things that are the speed of light or slower. If you're interstellar civilization, your central technologies have to go beyond the speed of light, right? Which means you're not going from point A to B at the speed of light. Let's say you're from a very nearby star system, 1,000 light years away. At the speed of light, it takes 1,000 years to get there and 1,000 years to get home. That's the time since the birth of Christ. Not practical. Communications are the same problem. What you and I are using is at the speed of light. But if you're communicating back to, say, the Andromeda galaxy, 2.5 million light years away, it would take 2.5 million light years for you to say hello, and another 2.5 million light years for someone to say, how are you doing today? So that's 5 million years on a round trip, just hello, how are you? So we know that the technologies they have are what are known as trans-dimensional technologies. This is where you get into, at the CIA, it's called WSFM. It stands for Weird Science and Frickin' Magic.
So you can't go there faster than the speed of light. Even moving faster than the speed of light, it'll take you some time going there and back. But you can go to the motherfucking beach in Florida and reach out with your heart chakra, nigga, and then they just gonna come to you, nigga. Your heart chakra is faster. It's 10 times faster than any spacecraft you could ever think about. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Your heart chakra, his heart chakra is faster than a UFO, my nigga. His heart chakra faster than the speed of light. His heart chakra is sending signals from there and back, from Zeta Reticuli and back, nigga, in 2.5 seconds, nigga. That's how fast they hear that heart chakra, my nigga. That's crazy. That's wild geometry and trigonometry. That's wild mathematics, my guy. What in the entire quantum physics, quantum fuckery are we talking about? Yo. And flat earthers are crazy, bro. This alien shit wild than a motherfucker, dog.
At my uncle's old company, Northrop Grumman, which is called PFM, pure fucking magic, excuse my language, but that's what they called it. But it's these sort of very high voltage electromagnetic systems that allow...
You know what's pure fucking magic? Pure fucking magic, how you going to the beach summoning aliens, old ass white dude with a fucking suit on. Talking about, yes, come with us. Welcome them with your consciousness in your mind. Like, damn, nigga. That's pure science and freaking magic. I don't understand none of that other shit you talking about, nigga.
For communication basically at the speed of conscious thought. Similar to what Neuralink's trying to do with Elon Musk, but without the wires. In other words, where there's a consciousness and thought interface with machine. And therefore, the communication systems are at the speed of a quanta or directed thought. So it's high tech. It sounds way out there, and it is. But you would expect, if it's extraterrestrial, it'd have to be way out there. It's not going to be early 21st century schlock like we're using. I mean, this is garbage, right? So, I mean, all this tech stuff we think is so vaunted.
Nigga, and for him to say it's on the same lines of Neuralink, and then to come out and say, but it's like an upgrade from Neuralink. Like, bro, that ain't too alien to me, nigga. Neuralink is pretty basic, nigga. Hijack the brain with wires, send electromagnetic signals via the brain. But the brain don't need Neuralink, nigga. The only thing Neuralink is being used for is to hijack the signal and relay it back to a goddamn server, so they can keep an eye on you. Other than that, the brain can speak telepathically. We just ain't got there yet, so we trying to bypass and shortcut with tools and cool gadgets like fucking Neuralink. Oh, now shit, I can fucking talk to my car from 3 miles away and it can pick me up and it can go home and then come pick me up again. I can talk to my car. Oh, I can talk to you. Look, we don't even have to open our mouths. Mm-hmm. The fuck? What in the hell, bro?
Can assure you is not even a step out of the jungle, one step out of the jungle, technologically compared to these civilizations. So I think that having studied that, we concluded that you had to sort of create a series, sort of a scientific paradigm of how do you communicate with and what kind of phenomenon are you going to expect in contact, not with one of the fake man-made UAPs and aliens, but a real one. And the real ones are extraordinarily advanced in their technology, but also in their state of consciousness. Because my theory is that once a civilization reaches a certain point, what's called a level 1 civilization, where we're peaceful, we have these 0-point free energy systems, poverty is gone off the planet, people turn very quickly to the development of consciousness and intellect, and from a spiritual point of view, higher states of consciousness. I distinguish spiritual from organized religion, which are often diametrically opposite. But sorry to say to those of you who are religious, but that is something that I think happens naturally. So civilizations that are capable of reaching Earth from other star systems, if they haven't blown themselves up with extraordinary technologies like we have, and way beyond what we have, they've reached a certain level of social and spiritual development. And so we have to calculate that into our paradigm and go forward accordingly. So that's why the this is shocking to people, the originating event for the whole disclosure movement that's going on today was a CE5 contact event on the beach near Pensacola, Florida in March of 1992. And I was leading a team for a weekend, 60 people. There were 2 full bird colonels and Air Force people there. And 4 of these ET craft just popped into the sky. They didn't fly, just material like boom, boom, boom. And we had a very bad quality high 8 camera back then in 92. It's before any of y'all were alive. But 31 years ago, you can imagine. And we didn't have any good equipment, but we got it on camera. And someone took a photograph and ended up on the front page of the Pensacola paper. And that caused the intelligence community to contact me, Army intelligence, CIA, and NSA, because they went, what the hell are you doing? Because they knew we had cracked the Rosetta Stone of contact with these civilizations, which we have. So that ended up being
Hold on. So in the early 90s, they cracked the Rosetta Stone of alien contact via heart chakra and conscious thought. Heart chakra and consciousness. That's fried. You mean to tell me we've been giving NASA money for radio beams, nigga, laser tech, pointing lasers in the sky, telescopes, nigga, all types of shit, sending shit through the vacuum of space, nigga. And it was some nigga in his backyard who cracked the code to just thinking and meditation is what'll get him here. That is wild, bro. This man, Steven Greer, I don't know how he made it this far. I'm so glad I graduated from alien school, because that's unbelievable. Billions of dollars have been put into space and astronomical, in an astronomical, astral travel. There we go. Astro travel, astronauts, nigga, traveling through the cosmos, interstellar contact and communication, and you are better than all of the radio beams and radars and fucking and whatever the fuck else we done sent in the outer space. Little messages in the bottle. We are from Earth, nigga. If y'all see this shit, holla at us, nigga. Hit me up. You mean to tell me you was just in the backyard one day chilling, meditating, and then boop, there you go. And they just been coming to you ever since you died when you was 17. They just been coming to holla at you and shit. You might as well be a pastor at church talking about you went home, talked to God, and got you a new Beamer. And you know what I mean? He trying to get some more locations, and we need you to donate to the pot. You know what I mean? Go download the new Talk to Jesus app. And if you ain't talking to Jesus right, you know what I mean? If you download this app, it'll get you the right prayers to talk to God properly, and he'll receive all of your messages, and you will receive all of your blessings if you just download the Talk to God the Right Away app right here on all Play stores. You might as well just say some stupid ass shit like that. The fuck are we talking about? Niggas can meditate and talk to aliens, nigga. What in the entire fuck? We can meditate and summon cone heads on a close encounter of the fifth kind with Dr. Steven Greer. What the?
An entree into that whole black world. Now, early on, about a month or two, about 2 months later, the head of Army Intelligence, General Albert Stubblebine III, offered me $2 billion to become part of his team and not do what I'm doing now. But I wasn't interested in the money, and I was on a path to try to get this information out and have a peaceful.
How much money to what?
To become part of his. General Albert Stubblebine III offered me $2 billion to become part of his team and not do what I'm doing now.
He got offered $2 billion and shut up money. Was like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm trying to go tell these niggas about the aliens that I'm summoning out of no motherfucking where. You know what? If I was claiming to be summoning aliens out the sky, I wouldn't take the money to shut up neither. Nope. I would put it on the line like I was saying earlier. But, you know, what are the odds a white man in a suit, out of all the billions of people in India, billions of people in China, and billions of people across the world, what are the odds that a white man in a suit was the one to contact aliens? What's the odds? What's the odds? And it's Dr. Steven Greer, an American with highly classified documents and highly classified top secret covert people who have all the shit. He ain't got a goddamn thing, but his people do though. He ain't got the guns, but his people do. You best believe they got it all.
But I wasn't interested in the money, and I was on a path to try to get this information out and have a peaceful paradigm of contact with these civilizations. So to me, that's really where we need to be going very quickly, because right now, let me tell you what's going on. The only people in any official capacity dealing with this issue are people doing so illegally under cover of national security, using extremely advanced and illegal electromagnetic pulse weapons that target ET craft and knock them down. That has to stop by all means necessary. Very dangerous thing to be going on. And can I prove that's going on? Absolutely. I got the footage and the photographs of having just hovered over the black sites where this is happening and have the image of the underground access points that these man-made UAPs come out of. I just came off that mission. So I'm going to be handing that.
Went over to the Soviet Union and vice versa, trying to create some kind of dialogue and relationship to help with the relationship so we didn't go to mutual assured destruction and a thermonuclear war. But this is humans initiating contact with these civilizations because the U.S. government isn't, the United Nations isn't. The only government I know that's attempted to do it with us was France, where we did a CE5 contact training event during President Sarkozy's term.
Have you had the opportunity to speak to any of the eyewitnesses of Roswell or the children of the eyewitnesses?
Let's find where he said he seen an alien
122
that looked like a deer.
Of these sort of crashes and so I've interviewed a number of these sort of men. Very, very long story. We're in the process of trying to bring him into D.C. to go to the. I have debriefed over of them.
Understood. When you spoke to the general or to any of the people who were either eyewitnesses, don't know where to go next. But I'm going to ask you one of the most basic questions, just because I want to know. Have you personally, ever had contact? Well, let me rephrase that. Have you ever seen face to face an alien being?
Yes, I have. Absolutely.
How old were you?
That was the event in 1973. So I was 18. I just turned 18.
Okay, so you're old enough to know the difference between right and wrong. Between
18 when he
fantasy
saw
and
his
reality.
first alien.
In the
I never do any
70s.
Listen
drugs.
to
was
this
not on
experience.
LSD in the 70s
Okay, that's what
either.
I was about to ask you. You're coming out of the 60s.
No.
LSD.
I never touched the
Woodstock
stuff.
just took place. You're not on any magic mushrooms or anything at the time.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe?
Actually, this
could
ET
you
I'm talking about is probably about 4 to 5 feet tall. I didn't know what the heck was going on, and I was up on this mountain in outside Boone, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And this, at first, I thought it was a deer on its hind legs looking at me, and because it had deer-like eyes, and it came over and touched my right shoulder.
So now they got alien deer who walk on 2 legs.
So firmly, I could see the indentation. And with that, there was an electromagnetic field. All my hair stood on. It's when I had hair, and all my hair stood on end.
Hold on, bring
and
that
it was
back.
just
I'm going
touched
to not interrupt that this time.
outside Boone, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And this, at first, I thought it was a deer on its hind legs looking at me, and because it had deer-like eyes, and it came over and touched my right shoulder so firmly I could see the indentation. And with that, there was an electromagnetic field. All my hair stood on. It's when I had hair, and all my hair stood on end. And it was this amazing event that happened with this being. So.
So now they got 4-foot alien deer that touch you and produce electromagnetic magnetic fields, and amazing things happen to you. This nigga said he seen a 4-foot deer that walk on 2 legs and touched him and made an electromagnetic field around him. Look, man. You know what? This is a part 2. But it's been a few hours. And I swear to God, I've been hitting bombs with this nigga, Dr. Steven Greer. Is this nigga the new Aleister Crowley? Is this a cult? Are aliens real? Or is the government really trying to do New World Order shit and just totalitarian and fuck everybody over? And if the aliens are real, when they gonna step in and save us? Cause the government winning like a motherfucker right now. If we at war with the government and with aliens, and the aliens ain't doing nothing, and the government got all this great ass technology. I think we can end it right there. This ain't even a supernatural fuckery episode. This was just a topic I've been wanting to talk about. Something I wanted to cover. I don't see a lot of people covering it. I don't see a lot of people asking the right questions or, pointing the right shit out. They're just taking the information for what it is and then saying, look at this smart ass nigga with a suit on talking about aliens. Nigga, I like this nigga. This nigga smart. But I think that's it. If you stayed, I see I got two people in the chat. Whoever the fuck y'all are, I appreciate y'all niggas, man. I really do. A lot of y'all whoever you are, you've been in this bitch a long time. I'm gonna stop it here though, and I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do some more things that I have problems with too. Everything I just see wrong with. I'm gonna just start seeing shit. I'm gonna start reviewing shit and just calling out everything I see wrong with it. Like, why not? Fuck it. I appreciate it, whoever y'all are. Once again, I don't want to say like and subscribe, but god damn it, fuck it, man. Like and subscribe. I hate to be like everybody, like and subscribe, nigga. You know what I mean? Make sure you like and subscribe. I hate that shit. That is the lamest shit in the world. I would hate to say that shit. I don't want to end on that. That's not gonna be the last thing I say. Like and subscribe is not gonna be the last month. That's just nah. That doesn't resonate with me. I would rather end on, thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Ooh, that's okay. That's cool right there. All right.